Hello, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nash, and today we are going to sit down and we are going to do a first impressions on the Huda Beauty. Huda, I don't know. But I picked up a couple things. I've never tried anything from Huda before, so I wanted to do a palette that had some bright shades to it, more colorful shades. So I picked up the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette. And then I also picked up this little lip kit. It's a set of a lip pencil, a mini liquid lipstick, and a mini lip gloss. So we're going to discuss what kind of things you get in each palette, the quality of each thing, cost of each thing, all that kind of fun stuff. Also used for my eyes today, this palette by itself. I didn't use anything else for shadows, and then the lips as well, so I will insert clips of me applying it, so you can see how everything blends, how pigmented everything is, and yeah. Keep in mind, I am doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers, so it would mean a lot if you could hit that subscribe button for me, so you would be entered, of course, when we hit 1,000 subscribers to win a giveaway. Also, a reminder that I do post new videos every Tuesday and Thursday on this channel, so you don't want to miss out on that. Otherwise, let's just go ahead and talk about some Huda Beauty. Alright, so let's start with the Huda Beauty Electric Obsessions palette. These little palettes are very, very small, so in comparison to a normal square palette where you get 9 shades, we have the Huda Beauty. This one is, I'm just grabbing because it's here, but this is like the standard size of those square 9 palette, like Kylie palettes, things like that. So you can see in comparison, it is about almost half the size, maybe three quarters of the size. So it is very small. It's very deceiving when you see these photos online and stuff for this palette. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger than this, but it is tiny, which is actually not a bad thing. These would be perfect to travel with because they're so small and light. As you can see here, the packaging on the front of the palette. And there is 4 different shades of these Obsession palettes. I got the colorful one, of course. And then you open it up. It does come with a full-size mirror in the palette, which is nice. And then you have your 9 shades here. These little palettes retail for $35 Canadian and $27 American, which isn't an awful price when you think you are getting 9 shades. So as I was mentioning, you do get the 4 color options for the palettes that you can choose from. So you have the Mauve Obsessions, which is of course mauve-y colored. You then have the Warm Brown, which is of course all different warm colors. And then you have the Smoky Obsessions, which is blacks, smoky, grays, things like that. And then you of course have the Electric palette, which is the one that I got. I wanted more palettes in my collection with more colors. I've been really wanting to create more colorful looks, but I don't have much except the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette, and that you can't get anymore, so I hate using that palette so much because you can't purchase it. So I wanted to pick a newer one up that you can still purchase. From what I am understanding, these are not limited editions, so you should be able to pick these up quite a ways in the future. I'm hoping my camera doesn't die because it is flashing on me. So each of the different shadows in the palette is 0.05 ounces. Now I'm trying to think of another palette. Let's just take Too Faced Sweet Peachy palette just for example. This one you of course get more than 9 shades. You get 12 shades in the Just Peachy one, but you get 0.04 ounces per shadow. So there's actually more shadow in the Huda palette than in the shadows in the Too Faced palette. Because they are a little bit pricey for just 9 shades, it's nice that you get a little bit more than maybe what a normal one was. So what I wanted to do with this palette is I wanted to create a look using as many of the shades as I could for the first look, just to kind of get an overall idea of what this palette blends like, what the pigmentation's like. I can tell you right off the bat, the pigmentation is unreal. You need the smallest little dip into the palette and the color just spreads seamlessly. It blends seamlessly. Like I said, I've never tried any Huda Beauty palettes, but from this palette alone, like I am dying to try more because just how the shades perform on the lids is just unreal. In this palette, you get 6 matte shades and then 3 shimmers, I believe it is. They're almost glittery. Like the blue I have on today almost has a glitter on it. Yeah, it says so 6 bold mattes and 3 shimmers in bright blues, electric yellows, and neon pinks. Creating dramatic, show-stopping looks is now effortless, available with just 1 palette, and I couldn't agree more with that. So you do get the 3 shimmers in here as well. So to start off my look to create this today, I went in directly with just this middle yellow shade here, and I applied it to my crease and up to my upper crease, almost up to my brow bone. Once I had that on, I went in with just this orange shade at the top left corner, and I put that kind of more into my crease, a little bit into the upper crease, just blending that into the yellow shade. And then once that was on, I went into this like red shade. I would call it like a red or a hot pink. And I blended that directly into my crease. Once I had those 3 shades on my lid, I went in and I cut my crease. So I went in just using the Tarte Shape Tape to cut my crease. Once it's been cut, I go into, it's almost like a dark taupe, I believe, color. Aqua color. I'm terrible with shade names, you guys, unless they're basic. So just the bottom right one, I went in and I just started blending that into the middle of the cut crease I created. And then to finish off the cut crease, I went into that electric blue color just all over the cut crease, making sure I blended everything seamlessly together. I threw some winged liner on. I just went in with my M Cosmetics brush tip eyeliner, put that on, pulled the tape off, and then applied the rest of my makeup after. To finish off the lower lash line, I started off with the top pink shade, and I blended that out on my bottom lash line, and flicking it out just on the end to create kind of like a shadow illusion with that pink. And then in with the hot pink, I blended that more towards the lash line, and then finished it off with just some mascara and of course lashes. And then this is the look I created using that palette. I thought it was something a little different, something I have never really done, and I really love how it turned out, you guys. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think I might be purchasing, we'll see, of course not anytime soon, but maybe over the next little while I might start growing my collection with the other 3 of these palettes, just because of how amazing everything blended. Like I said, you can travel with these no problem. They're so light, they're so compact, but they have all the shades that you need to create a look. Like, you're not missing transition shade or that pop of color, or, well, of course with this one you're not missing a pop of color. You really have it all in at least in this palette. Next, on to the lip kit that I bought. So these lip kits retail for $25 American or $33 Canadian. Now they also come in a couple other opposite shades. They also come in a couple other shades. So I got the Trendsetter, which is classified as a stylish brown nude, very peachy. Before, I guess nude, but there is definitely a peach to it for sure. So they also have the Trophy Wife, which is classified as a rose gold, which is just like a hot pink. And then they have the Silver Fox, which is a medium gray with a slightly warm undertone. This one will be really pretty too if you wanted something a little bit different. Now these do say on the website that they are a limited edition and that they are exclusive to Sephora. So if you want these, you probably are going to want to go and pick them up while they are still available. And these are called the Contour and Strobe Lip Set. So like I mentioned, I got the Trendsetter shade, and as you can see here, it comes in this adorable like lip kit, like literally it's like a lip kit. So Kylie has the lip kits, but this actually comes like in lips, like in a mouth. It's so cute. So you open it up and you have the 3 products here. So we have the lip liner, and this is a full-size lip liner that you get. So you pay the $33 Canadian for it, but you do get a full-size lip liner. Holy brain fart. You do get a full-size lip liner in here, so that's awesome. I think her lip liners are pretty pricey just by themselves. I want to say they're like 20. Yeah, so the lip liners by themselves are $25. So for an extra $8, you get 2 mini lipstick and liquid lipstick, and then a lip gloss with it as well. And this is absolutely beautiful. So here's a swatch, I'll make it a little bit bigger, of the lip liner. It is so creamy. It almost feels like a cream lipstick, but in a lip liner form. Like, it's an unreal, it went on my lips so seamlessly. I didn't have any like tugging or pulling like you get with a lot of drugstore liners. And I really, really liked it. Like, spot on, I love it. And it is a, yeah, it doesn't just pull up. It is a sharpened one, so you will need a sharpener. It doesn't just twist up like some do. And this is in the shade Trendsetter, the lip liner that I got. Next we have a liquid lip, almost right on par with the lip liner in the same shade Trendsetter. And we have the liquid lip just below that. And it's just this beautiful, it's creamy, but it does just go on seamlessly, so smooth. Now, I'm not sure because I am wearing a gloss over top, but I don't know if they're gonna set down completely, you guys. I feel like they might have kind of like, not a sticky, but almost like it never fully dries down feel to it. That's just kind of how I'm thinking that formula is going to be. It is very moussey, thick formula. So it's not super drying, which is actually really nice because sometimes those drying liquid lips can just be too much and it just completely cracks your lips out. Next thing is you get a lip strobe, which is a lip gloss. And you get this lip kit, comes with like this pinky kind of color. And this is in the shade Snobby. But it's just almost like this holographic pink with gold shift to it. I put it underneath here. And it's absolutely beautiful when it catches the light, how it has the pink and then reflects with the gold. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not a huge lip gloss fan, but sometimes I like them and it just looks beautiful over top of each other. It really does. With the liquid lipstick and then that shade on top, I think it just looks stunning. I'm gonna come in with some swatches of the palette as well, just on my arm. I'll insert in here. This was quite a quick review. If you have any further questions regarding either of these products that I mentioned today, definitely make sure you mention them down below. I would answer, of course, any questions that you guys have regarding these palettes if I'm able to. Otherwise, if there's anything else that you guys want me to review in the future, please let me know as well in the comments down below. I would love to review some stuff that you guys are interested in, so just let me know what you'd like to see and I can definitely look into doing that for you guys. Otherwise, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you do enjoy review videos. I love doing these. Of course, things get expensive, so I can't do them all the time, but when I can, I like to do review videos because when I'm about to buy a product, I always go on YouTube and Google blah, 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 review, to see what other people are thinking about the products before I go ahead and buy them. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in my next video. Bye guys.